because you know that you can't always buy bean sprout from the store, but this type of beans is easily obtained from any oriental store, and this is called mung bean or munggo in the Philippines. Mung bean is what you use to make this type of bean sprout that I'm about to make. I have about half a cup of bean sprout here. I might use less, or we'll see. And then I get me any empty container. This time I have a water container. This is a gallon size, and all I do is kind of poke a hole in here, X out some holes, and this is so that you could drain your bean sprout. What I'm going to do the first night is that I'm gonna let this soak for overnight, and then the next day I will drain it and rinse it, and then I'll show you the rest of the process after that, which is pretty much the same until probably 6 to 7 days. Okay, now we'll put this bean sprout in the mung bean. Okay, so make sure you have enough water, because remember that the bean sprout, I'm sorry, I keep saying bean sprout, but at this stage it's just mung bean or munggo in the Philippines. And remember that when it's soaked overnight it will expand, so you have to make sure that you have enough water. As you can see, I have that much water in there, and I will let it soak overnight, and then the next day I will rinse it and let it drain, and then cover it and let the sprouting process begins. Okay, so after soaking overnight I will let this drain, and this is going to just continue sprouting now from this point on. I will first rinse it. Make sure you use cold water. Make sure you drain the bowl and the beans inside the container. Whatever you use, just make sure that it's drained well. Any excess moisture will drain out, and I'll leave it like that. Okay, so cover it well, and remember, check this every day, rinse it well, and do the exact same thing. Cover it and put it aside. The light doesn't do the bean sprout justice, the color bit. Nice and long and white. All I have to do now is rinse this, get rid of those this here, the skin of the seedlings. I'm gonna rinse it and then I'll show you how it looks like. Get rid of some of the roots. And that's my bean sprout after 6 to 7 days. You should be able to get your bean sprout looking like this. Okay, so here it is. My husband and I cleaned up most of the roots out of this, and I'm getting ready to cook this. And if you want to see how I'm going to prepare this and cook for our lunch, please visit my cooking channel, JoCanCook, and I'll show you a very simple but very tasty, flavorful recipe out of this bean sprout. Okay?